Okay, so I drew this thumbnail for YouTube, playing doors with Lollipop Kitty, and I just wanted to show how I drew this and how I added it into a scene from our gameplay. I'll be drawing another part from doors just to show how I draw.
There, don't move an inch.
Okay.
Yes!
So I'll take a screenshot from this part. Boom, we got the screenshot. Now after the screenshot, I go into my drawing app of choice. I use Sketchbook. I do import from files. I already saved this, so I can just go ahead and discard. And my files. Alright, so this is my screenshot. I first might go ahead and do a little simple color over this mouse so you can barely see it. And here you can see that I screen recorded because I have no other idea how to do this. Now I don't really know what to do about this black part around, but I guess it'll be for like cinematic. I don't know, I'll edit it later. But I'm thinking if I drew, okay, so I added another layer. It's very bright right now. First I might start off with a head shape. I'm like that. Remember, I'm on layer 1 above this. I'm gonna erase this a little, fix it up. I don't do sketches that often. Well, I do sketches, but for this, like for the thumbnail, I did not do a sketch. Maybe a simple one like this, like just color blocking, instead of an actual like with black outline and whatever. I do the outline later once I'm finished as a like extra, you know. So I might do this just so I know about how far it is. It's pretty bad right now, but I hope it becomes better. Okay, so now I usually go ahead and use just a simple eraser. Maybe not that big of an eraser, but yeah, this is perfect. Perfect eraser. And then I erase whatever I don't want to see. Since this is behind a pillar, I'm gonna have to remove the parts that I want it to look like a pillar, you know, like I'm behind a pillar. Now this isn't looking the best, but I guess trust the process. I don't know. So I am really inspired by my favorite game, Rayman Legends. If you guys know what game that is, W. If you don't, well, it's like a series, I guess you could say. A hero, and he tries to stop tries to stop monsters and whatever. And he has these floaty arms, and I just really like that style, you know, because it's so simple yet it shows so much personality. So if you've ever wondered why I have floaty hands in my profile picture, and that's where it comes from. I am obsessed with Rayman. I mostly play Rayman Legends, but I have played Rayman Origins, and I played Rayman 360 or whatever it's called once. So what I'm doing over here, I am like trying to get a like shadow up and going. I might add more shadows, but I do like the blocky kind of look where it looks more flat. I do love detailed stuff, but like where it looks kind of flat, you kind of just add your own like imagination to it, and I kind of like that vibe. So yes, it is a bit of a laziness thing that I do, but it's a thing I do nonetheless. Now I usually go ahead and just start off with the skirt and clothes that my character has. Those are the little shoes. This will take up a lot of data if I recorded all of this. So I might start pausing videos now and then. But that's just because I don't want my phone to die after this video. But I'll try to record everything the best I can, just so you guys can see how I work. I draw with finger on a phone, yes. I find it easier to do that. So I'm thinking, what I'm thinking with this, I'm just doing a base before I start off with any details or anything like that. Maybe I shouldn't have the detailed hand if I'm saying that, but yeah, I'm doing like just simple, like a little clothing, so I can understand what I'm trying to do here. Sometimes I'm confused at my own artwork, which yeah, that happens. I try to make it look a lot like Roblox style. But yeah, okay. Now for the face overall. What I like to do with face is like, oop. Maybe I want to chuckle like So since it's gonna be a bit more of a giggling face, I might do up on the under eyelid, and then I would like to do like something like this, and then do something like that. Oh my god, what is going on with this? I am not used to seeing my character like this, so I am probably drawing super badly right now. I just came home from school, man. Do they have bright black in this photo? That's what I think when I do these drawings. And yes, they do have pitch black, so I can use that because I want it to be like somewhat consistent. Why did I draw my character blue in the thumbnail? Well, when you die indoors, it's like the blue light or whatever goes ahead and talks to you. I was mostly inspired by that. I was like drawing my character as that blue light. I might do a part 2 sometime with Lollipop, and then we'll yeah. I don't know. I got this video inspiration from Lollipop's new video where she drew Roblox animators. I was thinking like if I did something similar, I don't know. Okay, I usually draw eyebrows a little skinnier than this, so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that looks about fine. Yeah. Okay, I might do that. I did like the little curve of the mouth I drew before, like, hee hee hee, you will never know. Look how pixelated it is, the face. Anyway. So this is how I draw hair. I usually go just like this, you know. Let's just draw like about there. It looks like a receding hairline. What is going on? Why am I panicking so much? Like, if it turns out to be bad, it doesn't really do anything, you know. But yeah, it's just my brain. It's like, oh my god, if you fail, you will get publicly executed or something. I don't. Yeah, that's horrifying. Make it look a little bit more like I'm tired, you know. That's because we've been running around indoors, and then I gotta run after this, so it kind of like more accurate. You see how I did the outline now instead of before? Yeah, that's just what I do. I do outlines now instead. I might genuinely go back to this layer and paint in the hand color. I mean, like, they're good tools. I've used them before for like in case I wanted to do something. Or what? I used them before for like a drawing I made quite a while ago. I don't have it anymore. It just disappeared from my gallery all of a sudden. But yeah. Oh my god. I realized just now that I'm on the wrong layer. I was like, why won't it show up? What's happening? I've used lasso tools before for like moving facial parts and whatever. But like it's pretty hard to use. I don't really recommend it that much. Lasso tools are like kind of boring to use as well. I'll just look. It looks like I'm using a completely different art style. It looks like I'm like a faker or something. Again, with those toxic thoughts of mine, I don't know why I think so toxically of myself. Like, oh no, it looks somewhat bad. What will we ever do? Like, I don't think you guys would overreact that much. For some reason, I am, so. School is chill, I guess. But it's just sometimes so damn annoying. And there's so many fakers, there's so much drama every single day, and I don't. Just not fun. It's like, we're here to learn. Why are you guys messing around so much? You're pissing off like every single teacher that's ever like existed in this world. I don't know how that's possible. Like, how are you guys doing that? I'm doing redo because those eyelashes were hideous. I wish you could zoom in more. Why do I draw so tiny? You can literally see every single pixel. Yes. Come on. Yes! I do sometimes do, I sometimes do use the symmetry tool. Yes, symmetry. where like you draw on one side and then it also draws on the same thing on the other side. I've used that many times before when I was a loser. No, JK. But I used them mostly for patterns and stuff. Oh my god, the birds are rapping. The birds are rapping. I don't know. I feel like I've muffled my audio. I don't know what happened. If I muffled my audio, I will genuinely crash out because I had my phone against the couch. The microphone against the couch. So if it hasn't recorded anything so far, I would be genuinely angry. So now here's the classic little buns or whatever. Oh my god, I drew them huge. So the layers look like a mess right now, but that's because I don't know how to organize. Look at that. This is such a mess. Why did I start drawing the eyes on the hair layer and the hand? I don't get it myself, so don't ask why. Sometimes I just do that. Sometimes I'm just crazy like that. Like another thing, I did not draw my hat on the thumbnail. Why I do that is because I'm lazy. I'm just lazy, man. I do not like drawing my complex hat on Roblox. Why do I still wear it? Because it's cute. I'm still not gonna draw it. Yeah. I don't really feel good at drawing complex details like that. But I drew it for the profile picture because I actually wanted you guys to actually know how my avatar looks like. Now, I don't know why I shaped it like that, but it looks low-key cute. It looks like the end of like a piping bag, you know? Like imagine piping bag, like on the head here. Genuinely really cute. I really like that. I also like to think the hat is sentient. So pure laziness and a little lore, I guess. Like the hat moves by itself because it's a fish. I know it's a taiyaki, whatever. But I like to think it's a live fish that just eats my scalp from time to time. You know? I'm not gonna draw the hat here either because, yeah. Wait, is the pole still... the pole is still there, so I kind of have to erase a little bit more. Oh dear. Wait, let's... Merge all. Yes, that's good. No, that isn't. Oh no, that's not good. Is there a redo? Oh, thank god. Thank god. Merge. Boom. Okay. Oh my god. Sometimes I do that and that's why I don't post, because oh my god. This part, I mean, like, this part's super good, but this part's super bad. So here it is, guys. Oh my god. Lasso tool time. I thought I did. Oh wow. Boom. Boom. But I do need to fill in a couple spaces here, but that's a-okay. This video is gonna be so long. I don't know what to do. Let's see here. Okay, I'll go ahead and maybe I could use lasso tool for like this. Sure, that just, damn it. Okay, so the lasso tool does absolutely nothing. That's just so great. Lines. We always lie. Yeah, that's good. And then a darker red. Yes. I have no idea how many stripes my shirt has on Roblox. It's often so pixelated that I cannot see how many stripes I have. So I usually just change it from time to time because I am so lazy to figure out. Okay, well, doesn't need to be 100% accurate all the time, I guess. I don't know. Should I draw detailed on the hand? No, I don't need to. And then the skirt needs a little nice outline like that. Pretty sure there's pockets, and then a little pockets, and then a little line for like belts. And then I also I sometimes add this, not often, but I like to just add a little simple like shadow. Not shading, just a simple shadow, and then maybe like blend it out. Never mind, that was a super stupid idea of mine. I think it's too dark. I gotta make it lighter again. Lighter. Okay, you know what? I mean, like, yeah. That looks fine, I guess. And now let's see here. I always mess up the size of the pen. Anyway. that's about the finished piece. Thanks for watching.